Hey everybody, it's Brandy from Maritarotjuana. Today's date is 2/15/2019. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I got my spirit messages, my oracle cards from a bookstore, and I like tarot, but you know what? I bought these for a reason, and I always was under the impression that you couldn't use oracle cards for a full out read. And me, I'm a researcher, and something just didn't feel right. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to look into this. Watched other, people, a couple videos, read some articles on the internet. And I was like, okay, I'll just use them with my tarot. And I think that a lot of the reasons why the tarot card, they're just not resonating with me anymore. And I bought the cards for a reason. So I'm looking at them. I'm using them for personal and like with my kids and stuff, teaching them. And I decided after listening to myself, and I have to practice what I preach. I tell everybody, listen. Take the time to listen. So I'm listening to myself. And I'm also listening to a really old good friend of mine. Our kids used to go to school together, blah, 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 blah. She did say, you do what you feel is right. And I didn't realize that she reads Oracle. I've known her all these years, but with kids. But there's a reason why we ended up staying in touch. Blah, 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 blah. So it brings me to the whole thing of, I'm going to go with what I feel is right. With what I feel and what I heard, what my higher self told me, what Spirit tells me. And I'm just going to read Spirit message. So again, this is going to be for general. Resonates with you, that's great. If not, check back or look at the other videos and, things, it's progression. So maybe a video from a couple days ago will now match up with this. And look, we got one coming out. And I will use a reversal as well. And we're going to do past, present, and future. And we'll elaborate a little bit more as we go. All right, so we have self-love in the past, present, and future. So let's elaborate a little bit more. Self-love. And, I've been saying a lot about self-love here for a while. And so have a lot of other readers. You need to take that time out to do that. Because in the past, you didn't do very much self-love. Like it's saying, like myself. Anybody in general. Taking care of others and not taking care of yourself. All right, well, let's see what else we can say about that. Seek. Power of spirit exists in all things. My interpretation is you were seeking. You were seeking answers to your questions. Something wasn't feeling right. It feels like that, maybe home. You were searching for home even though you had a beautiful home or have a beautiful home. You were soul searching, because you didn't take that time. It called up to you, that you started seeking. Let's see what else you found on this journey. I found a lot too. I had an awakening a couple years ago, and slowly things are, it's crazy because I'm talking to people that, like my friend, for instance, I see her. We keep seeing each other. Our kids were like talking to each other. Look, I got another one. Look, new beginning, So you're having these new beginnings, but it's reversed. And it's okay because it's not negative. It's a new beginning. You were scared to take that journey. I know I was afraid. Like I left a marriage and it was fairly decent, but we outgrew each other, So maybe something like that happened. This could have been with a job. It's a new beginning. People are scared. I know I'm nervous. I don't like change. But sometimes you have to change. All right. So what do you feel about that? Your self-love. You lost your self-love because you love, but you just forgot to love yourself. And people need you, so you need to love yourself. You need to take time. That's like going to the shitter and take your mental health break. Because I think I just saw a kid pass by here, so I might have to do that soon, mental health. And then you were seeking. I think you found your answers you were looking for. We don't We don't like change, but we have to do change. You can't grow without change. New beginnings. You were scared. You were scared. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving. Frequencies, vibrations. Why do you think people have relationships or partnerships with jobs and anything? And you could have been best friends, and then all of a sudden, like, you wake up one day and you're just like, I really don't feel like hanging out with you. I really don't feel like drinking. You start changing. Things change. You have to change in order to grow. So that's what you're doing. You know that. Maybe you just didn't really realize what you were doing, because spirit works in mysterious ways. So present, just ask. I think what it is for the just asking is that you're afraid to ask. Don't be afraid. People hear more no than they do yes. But if you take that chance, people might surprise you. It is. It's a great feeling. Let somebody surprise you. It might be a really good surprise. You never know. Let's go a little bit further into that. Give back. Give back. So it was actually in reverse. So do you give but not really? Are you giving so you get back? Or are you giving back to give back just because you're a nice person? You need to give back, okay? You got to help others, whether it's, getting somebody canned food, or maybe carrying somebody's groceries or shoveling, like I always say. Maybe you need to give back by giving donations, You can't get more if you're not giving back, and that means love and appreciation and joy and peace and give, love. That is the most efficient and effective way to raise your vibration. I know it because I live it, and you can feel it. Give back. You got to give back so you can get more, so you can receive, but with a genuine type giving. Give back. Volunteer for an hour. That's what I would do. Guys, you don't have to be worms and crawl on the floor. And squirm on the floor. Y'all can walk by. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay? Take a moment. Take a moment. Take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to appreciate yourself, your self-worth, your love, your self-love. Take time to do something that you like to do, whether it be doing laundry by yourself, going to the grocery store, journaling. That's pretty cool. Take a moment to be grateful that you have internet access, or that you have a job, that you have your family, that you get another day. All right? Take a moment to appreciate the little things and everybody in your life. If they're no good, then get rid of them. But just take a moment to think, to love yourself, to heal. And you are not alone. It is in reverse for the future. You're not alone. Okay? This is short term. And if you put yourself out there, like Spirit said, all right, you will get what you put out. All right? And it's little things. It's not a big, gigantic get back. It's waking up with less anxiety. It's when you call someone on the phone and they say, hey, blah, 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 I had a really bad day today. Be like, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. What happened today? How can I help? You're not alone. If you reach out, we'll answer. That's what happens. If you take the time to love even a little bit, you're going to get that back. All right? If you reach out little by little, and take those baby steps, you'll find that people are there for you, and they've always been there, and they always will be. All right? You can't live in fear. You're not alone. You're not alone. There's always somebody. Always somebody. Let's check a little bit more on that. Serenity. Serenity. This is the most important relationship that you can have with yourself, spirit. If you have negative feelings, like everybody does, okay? We're having a human experience. We're here to learn lessons. You know, we're going to be learning many, many, many lessons. But that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's soul growth. Because maybe you didn't learn it before, but you're learning it now. And maybe it's taking you a little bit longer, but that's okay. At least you're learning. Baby steps. You got to start somewhere. All right? Let's see. It's pretty good stuff. See? Isn't this a lot better than just reading tarot? This is what I'm going to be doing. Because I like therapy. I like self-talk therapy. And I think that this is a good way. I think that this is a general read. And I think that a lot of people need to hear the positives and the negatives, the ups and downs. They need to hear everything. But with wise words, not just, it just seems so negative. So it's like asking them is probably the best idea. They are wise. But we all know this. It's just that we forget or we don't remember or we don't want to hear it. But Spirit will always tell you what you need to know and what you need to hear, not what you want. Not wants and needs. Parenting 101. That's why I'm such a good parent. Right, Isis? Right? Good parent?
Yeah.
She says no, but I know it's true.
Yes.
Anyway, so let's see.
Yes, Mom.
Thank you, Trevor. Thank you. He loves me. He loves me.
Yes, I do. In the video.
See? And that's why I like to teach people, because look at that love and compassion right there. My kids are freaking amazing. Maybe a little unappreciative, but see, this is speaking to me too, you know? I learned that I'm a way better mom now that I take time out for myself. Oh, yeah. Synchronicity. Past, present, and future. Synchronicity. So, are you noticing? Because I've noticed signs. Are you making those connections? I am. You know, if you're analytical like I am and logical, that's our ego. Okay, guys? We don't want to, we forget, because when we come over here, why would you want to come over here to help others if heaven, okay, or the heavenly realm, the angelic realm, why would you want to come over here? Because you are a soul and you want to help and you want to teach. But if you can remember that by being over here, you know, you wouldn't want to be here. So my take on it, as our soul like grows and progresses, like these life lessons, we start to notice synchronicities, you know, things like that. It makes us aware. Like, we're like, well, what the heck? Why am I seeing 12/22 and 2/22 or 11/11 or my kid's birthday? And then you think, well, wait, I better call them. And then you didn't. And then a day or two goes by and you're like, what the freak, man? Well, why didn't you tell me? You know, because I didn't want to call you. Well, I thought about it around that time, and that's crazy. That's called a synchronicity. I could ramble on about them all day long. Like my friend, all right, or my acquaintance. Our kids have been to school together. We've known each other for 17 years, and we keep crossing paths, since preschool. It's crazy. Synchronicities. We were just talking, and it's like, whoa. I said, bump it, man. I'm done. This is what I'm doing. And she helped me realize. See, synchronicity, right? People say coincidence. Nope. Everybody is on everybody's path for a reason. We are all teachers. Some of us just teach in a different way. Parenting helps you. Oh my gosh. It's like all over, and I'm so excited, and I got goosebumps, and so I know it's right. I know it is. I know it is. Synchronicity. It's amazing. Amazing. Let's see. Let's go a little bit further, okay? Because I'm like totally excited. Hold on. Let's see. A hello from heaven. I wonder, have you been reaching out? Somebody is, because I got goosebumps like a mofo. Hello from heaven. It's definitely saying somebody's reaching out. They are there. They will always be there. Even in dark times, they're always there, and they're always there for guidance, and they always will be. You just have to ask for guidance and take the time to listen. That's what it is. So I just want to let everybody know that I had an amazing epiphany, and that's what I'm going to do. From now on, I'm going to be doing just spirit messages, and I'll do my private tarot. Takes the pressure off too, because I'm not good with the camera, but I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for taking time out of your busy day to help me on my journey so I can awaken and enlighten others. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm so very blessed to be able to do this. And I want to thank everybody that's involved in my life in one way or the other. It's amazing. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and tweet, and Facebook, and DM, and all that good stuff. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great day.